A portable grinder that grinds fine enough for espresso, for filter coffee, that is portable, rechargeable. Is it possible? Is it a little bit too marketing? I tested the Outin Fino for several weeks and you will see here there are a few surprises. Hi everyone, my name is Colin and welcome to Cafe Lista, where we talk about coffee, espresso and independent reviews. So today we are tackling the Outin Fino, the electric portable grinder that promises to transform your nomadic coffee setup. Is it good? Does it grind well? Can you really make espresso with that? I'll tell you everything. A quick important note, Outin sent me this machine for review, for testing, but my opinion remains completely independent. On Cafe Lista, content is never sponsored. I never accept sponsorship, even if I'm given a machine. So I retain my complete freedom of opinion. And by the way, if you're interested in this little machine that costs around $200, you will find the links in the description. Those are affiliate links that support the channel and that help me to make more video like that. Of course, there is no extra cost for you. Thanks a lot. So let's start with the design, and frankly here Outin maintained its line. It's still excellent. I reviewed the Outin Nano a few months ago. I will put the link here, and in my review of the Nano I found it to be really well executed, and it's exactly the same here. The packaging already is beautiful, it is well thought out. You get the impression that they pay attention to detail. The same goes for the accessories, the dosing funnel, the small brush, a little blower, and everything is also designed to fit perfectly with the Nano. This allows for a very fluid workflow. I grind directly into the basket and thanks to the supplied funnel. So there will be zero waste, zero hassle, and this is exactly what we want for a nomadic or portable setup. As you might know if you have one, this is often one of the problems with those little portable espresso machine. We have a lot of micro steps that makes the extraction a little bit long and annoying. So here it helps a little bit. The finish remains solid, 690 grams. And you can feel the quality. So it is pretty small for a portable grinder. It could be quite heavy if you want to bring it hiking or if you really carry it around everywhere. So you have to accept the weight and compactness compromise, but still it's pretty small. So let's talk about battery. Here we have 1000 milliamps. This can charge pretty fast in around 1 hour, 1.5. Outin announces 18 espresso shots per charge, but in my test I get more like 15, 16 shots, which is already pretty good. For grinding, allow about 2 minutes for espresso for 18 grams of coffee. So it's a bit long, I'll grant you that. But for the price and the quality of the grind, it's still pretty good, especially for the grinder. You don't want any kind of strain on the motor. So yes, it's gonna be much longer than a hand grinder or an electric espresso grinder at home. In terms of noise, we have less than 60 decibels. So in reality, it is really quiet for an electric grinder. So it's perfect for not waking up the house in the morning or while you're camping. The grind is rather homogeneous. We get very good results for such compact grinder. By the way, if you're new to espresso or if you just want to take it to the next level, I have prepared a free guide with all the secrets of extraction. You will find it in the description. You can download it for free and it will save you a lot of hassle. Okay, now the crux of the matter. Does it grind fine enough for espresso? Is it good enough? So I have tested it with my Profitec 600. It's a demanding machine. I had to keep the setting at 1 here, so at the lowest position for the grinder. It works, it was sufficient, it was good, but the fine adjustments are quite limited for extremely and precise tuning. So I didn't have any issue, but I couldn't go any less than that. Now, and this is important, with the Nano, that's another level. I had the machine set up between 1.5 and 2.5, and I got very good extraction. The workflow is good, the crema is present, the extraction is well balanced. I also tested it with the Dedica and the ECP and it was the same. I had pretty good results. The Fino really found its place with budget or portable espresso machine. Now we have a really nice extraction here, 16 grams of coffee, around 30-35 grams out in less than 30 seconds. A beautiful crema. We have a really good shot. In terms of consistency, thanks to the 38mm conical burst and the slow speed, we are at 45 around revolutions per minute. So we get a really uniform grind, a few static particles, but this is normal, and also pretty much zero retention. So that's also a really good point. And if this video helps you, don't hesitate to like and to subscribe. It helps me enormously to continue this independent test. I have also tested the Fino with a clever dripper, with a V60, different method for filter coffee, and the results also are very satisfying. The grinder allows for an homogeneous grind. It's, as you know, important for balanced extraction in filter coffee. I had good results with beautiful aromatic notes, which proves the versatility of the Fino beyond espresso. In terms of maintenance, it is well thought out. The burrs are easily removable for cleaning, and Outin even provides a small blower to clean up the burrs, so it is practical and the rest cleans quite easily. We have pretty good stainless steel burrs, so we are good here for years and years of use, so that's no problem. But now, two important questions. So the first question I have is the battery life. The battery is not replaceable. And you know, in 3 or 4 years, when the battery weakens, what happens? This is not specific for the Fino. All those kind of device with a non-removable battery, we have the question of what do we do after when we can change, we can swap the battery. Now, the second question, this is the range of settings. So we have here 28 steps. So this is good. It provides a pretty wide range of settings for espresso or filter coffee. But if you really want to fine-tune your espresso, like a home barista for example, it can be a bit limiting. It is obviously a stepped system, it's not stepless. So here we have the advantage that we can use it for a lot of different kind of coffee, not only espresso, but it can be a bit limited if you really want to focus only on this type of extraction at home. But let's be honest, I think for the majority of people, it is largely sufficient when you start. So who is the Fino grinder for? First, I think with the Nano, it's the perfect combo. You have a complete portable quality espresso setup. It works for travel, camping, in the office, at work. It's top notch. But not only, I think it could also work with a budget espresso machine, you know, like a small machine like a Dedica or an ACP. If you also want to try different kind of filter coffee methods, this could be an excellent combo too. So now in terms of portability. So yes, it's great. Personally, I wouldn't take it hiking. I like to travel as light as possible, so for that it's still quite heavy. But in the office, traveling in a hotel for a small home setup, if espresso isn't too frequent, it's perfect. Now the question, does it replace a high-end grinder? You know, is it going to replace a niche, an Eureka, or a DF? No, this is not the same kind of machine. They don't really play in the same category. So what can we say about the Fino? The Fino is a grinder that embraces its positioning. It is portable, it is versatile, it's good enough for espresso. It doesn't revolutionize grinding, but I think it can help democratize access to quality coffee everywhere. If you liked the video on the Fino, I would recommend watching this one here. I'm pretty sure you will like it. And I'm curious, what do you think about that grinder? Are you interested in it? Would you consider buying it? You can tell me that in the comments down below. As usual, I'll see you soon on Cafe Lista. I hope you will have a good week. Ciao.